Can you check and see in about 2 minutes if I'm live?
Yeah, hang on, I'm trying to get into my YouTube thing. I think that's what it is.
I think I am live. Yeah. Oh, it started streaming. Uh-oh. All right. I don't know if I have audio. Let's see. The meeting is being live streamed. Got it. And we're going to go to audio settings. Oh, might want to put the volume up. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. So the microphone is working. Yeah, I'm gonna have to see if I'm live myself.
Hang on, I'm checking, I'm fine. It just.
Refresh. That alien video was badass. Oh, let me see. Oh, I'm live. Rachel Barton is here. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Because I don't know. You can hear me fine. All right, guys. I know I have not been live in a while. This is actually one of the saddest lives that I'm gonna ever do. Let a couple people roll in. I just want to say thank you to everybody for showing up. I got to still share this out. I forget how to go live because I haven't done it in so long. Sorry, guys. All right. That out. Boom. Now back to the live stream. All right. So this live stream is a very special live stream. And I'm going to tell you guys a story about one of the people that I met here on YouTube. And it's a pretty amazing story. And I know a lot of you guys that have been around here for a long time know exactly who I'm talking about. I put a tweet up on Twitter today for him. I found out just about a week ago that he had passed away. And this man was just, I mean, he was, I can't even explain it. So first I'll explain how I met him. I was doing a live stream at a party. It was I believe it was a 4th of July party. And I was filming a sunset. And I got a message in my chat. And the message said, check your PayPal. And I checked my PayPal and there was and I know he probably never would want me to share this, but I'm going to share it because I'm going to show you what kind of guy this guy was. I checked my PayPal and there was $1,000 PayPal donation from him saying, thank you for the sunset. It's beautiful. And we really believe in you, him and his wife. Now I got to know him very well. And I planned on meeting him. He lived on the West Coast. He lived in California. He used to travel in a RV. He was like a RV kind of guy. And this is a guy who didn't have much. So for him to send me that much money was like insane. I even asked him, I was like, listen, can I send this back to you? Because this is just way too much. And he said, no, that's for you. That's for your traveling. I see what you're doing and I believe in you. And this man had a heart of gold. His name was Manuel. A lot of people might have seen him come in here. He used to be in every live stream. And he was the kind of guy that I've been off of YouTube for a while now, and I'll explain why. I went through a really scary situation in St. Augustine, and it scared the crap out of me. And then I started noticing when I do spirit box sessions, it would drain me to the point of like full sickness. I would just be drained to the point where I couldn't move. So I had to stop doing them so much. I was doing way too many spirit box sessions. Now, what I believe is when you do a spirit box session, the person doing it is the antenna. And being the antenna, you definitely get drained a lot. Now, Manuel, I've been thinking about him every day since I found out. And I go through my messages today and I see my messages all the way up until the day that he passed away. And he would message me every single day to see how I was doing. And sometimes he wasn't doing so great, but he would still message me and say, hey, bud, I hope you're doing good. And even when I was off YouTube, he was always just checking on me. A real friend. Like, if like what I'm sad about, what really kills me is that I didn't make more of an effort to go and meet this man. I'll never be able to go meet him and give him a hug. I'll never be able to chill out with him in person. That was something that I definitely planned on doing. And this is a large loss. Really, really affecting me a lot. I love you guys. KJ Paranormal, good to see you. Vodka Vamp, hello. Shelly Marish, hello. Michigander Man, what's up? Girly Girl, Positive Light. That's what you call a real friend. I'm sorry for your loss. Thank you. I appreciate that. I just did this live out of nowhere. I've been thinking about him a lot. If you go on my Twitter, my last two tweets were about him. And at the top of my Twitter, I put up his picture. So if you want to know, what he looked like, his picture is up on my Twitter. It's like my main picture on my Twitter. Now I am in contact with his wife, and she is having a tough time. And I think I have a PayPal somewhere. I think it's in like my description or something. If you guys would like to help the family, you can send money to that PayPal. I'll make sure it all gets to his wife. Her name's Janie. I know you guys know who I'm talking about. They were in here constantly. And this just breaks my heart. It's killing me. And I meet a lot of you guys, like Michigander Man. I've known Michigander Man for like 6 years now. Nelly Adalco has been here since I had like 100 subscribers. Vodka Vamp has been here forever. The beautiful Lucid Rock. Of course, you guys know who she is. She's saying hello to everybody in here. So I know how you feel. Did I miss? Oh, I lost a couple friends not too long ago. I miss them every day. White Indoraptor 334. My heart goes out to you. 100%. And I understand. And you know, what I would suggest to you guys is if there's somebody important to you, make sure you do everything you can do to spend as much time as you can with that person. And we did spend hours and hours on video calls on Facebook. We would do video calls and hang out. And this was a big shock. This was a very big shock to me. Um, let me see here. I want to do this real quick. I don't know what time it is on the East Coast. My messages just really. Here we go. This is all right. There you go. So, like I said, I just did this live out of nowhere. I do miss you guys, and I've been putting up little short videos on YouTube and on TikTok, and I've been using stuff that I just like, some of the stuff that I think is like the most amazing captures that I've got. And I have a lot more that I'd like to put up. And I like those little short videos because you get to see like the coolest parts of stuff like right away. And you could just scroll through and see. And then I do some silly my favorite movie is Scarface, so there's like some Scarface stuff on my Twitter or TikTok. I didn't, oh please, oh man. Oh, Rebel Rocker. I forgot to say that. Okay. Rebel Rocker, PayPal isn't letting me in. Hope this helps. Little love and prayers. All right. That will go to him. If you super chat it, it will take me 30 days to get it. So I'll have to wait 30 days and then give it to them. I'm sure it will help. Janie definitely needs help. I talked to her. But why is the PayPal not working? That sucks. Let me see. Because I want to be able to get the money to them. All right, so I'm in the description here. All right, let me post it. Paste. That's not it. You're gonna post it in the chat. All right, Lucid is gonna post it in the chat. Thank you, Rebel Rocker. I'll make sure it gets there. Like I said, this person sent me $1,000 and he's not rich. He didn't have a lot of money, and I can't like who does that? And I can't find my live stream now. Like, what did I do? Did I leave my live stream? Okay. I can't find my live stream. I lost it. Oh, I'm back. I think. Oh, that has sound.
Like, who does?
But Ghost Mafia, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Miss you, man. Jojo, I miss you. Do you guys remember Manuel and Janie? They would be in here constantly. And there's a few people that I want to meet, and it's going to be hard because like 3 of them are in Canada. One of them is in somewhere near West Virginia or something. and I want to go and meet these people. One of the people I really want to meet is Danny, from Chasing Bones Inspectors. He's like been like a spiritual father to me and helped me through a lot of the attacks that I've been through. And I want to meet, of course, Ghost Mafia. My mom got to meet Ghost Mafia. I got to meet Cab 7 finally. That was cool. And I'd like to meet JoJo. And because JoJo has always been there for me. And every time I ever needed help setting up a live stream, or if my live stream wasn't working right, JoJo would just come in and help me set it up with like no question, just come in and help me. And these people are really important to me. I realize that now. So like I'm on a mission to meet you guys. That's my next journey in YouTube, is to meet the Rock fam. Lucid said she's coming too. So soon, I don't know, can we go to Canada? Is it allowed? Is it a thing?
Oh, yeah,
I think they opened up the borders.
I think so. If they did, we're gonna go.
Of course, I got to meet Ghost Mafia. He's like done all the voice work on all my videos, any videos that have had voiceovers. He's got an amazing voice. He's got like that, I don't know. It's almost like the I would say the guy who does the Transformers voice. That guy actually does multiple voices. He does voices for movies and stuff. Ghost Mafia kind of has like that kind of voice. That's why I like using them for voiceovers. You can cross now with a negative test. Yeah, well, that'll be cool. I'll go to another video of Lou's, depends on where you're coming from. Okay. Mercy I says, I'm in Canada. Where in Canada are you from? I know I'm going to be traveling all over Canada, because where Pops lives is, I know it's like far. It's not like an easy place to get to in Canada. But big shout out to Danny, Chasing Bones Inspectors. He's probably sleeping right now or something. But I know he'll end up watching this later, and he'll leave me a message in the chat and be like, "Hi, son." And if you don't follow Danny, make sure you do. If you don't follow Ghost Mafia and JoJo, make sure you do. What's the message? Let me see. Oh, cool. He's up north in Ontario. Yeah, Thunder Bay. I don't know where Thunder Bay is, so it's above Michigan and Thunder Bay. I have no clue where that is. And I'm sure it's probably far away from JoJo. So I'll probably have to make a really far trip for that, but it's worth it. Janie is here. And why is Janie not a moderator? All right, guys. Janie is here. And Janie is Manuel's wife. And I'm so glad that she was awake. Why is she not a moderator? Okay. Oh, I think because it's a new account. But I know you guys have seen them both in here. Janie, I love you. I miss you. I was going through my messages today, and I was looking at the messages, and I just seen that like Manny would call me every day and check on me every day. Like I hadn't been on YouTube in like over a year, and he still called me every single day. Where's my phone? Can you give me my phone?
Yeah.
I want to just read some of the messages and show you like what this guy was like. And it tears my heart out that I didn't make a bigger effort to go and see him.
I hope I look up.
Janie, I need to come and see you, definitely.
There you go.
But Janie, I am trying to raise some money for you and help out because I know, you guys didn't have anything. And so hopefully if anybody would like to help out, we can get it right over to you. Let me see here. Where's the all right, I just want to go through this. This is why am I offline? That's weird. My phone's acting so safe mode is on. What is safe mode?
Hey, what? Oh, we put it. How did, let me see.
My phone is restarting.
Oh, okay.
Is it dead?
And no, it was at 35%. Yeah, is it restarting now?
Thank you, Lost Souls crew. I almost got attacked by a female demon. See, listen, be careful with the paranormal, man. It'll tear you apart. And I know a lot of people go into this stuff as non-believers, but I'll tell you what, 90% of the people that I know that were non-believers, and then they go to these places, they end up was on panel. Lucid gave me yeah, Lucid's still doing readings. So if you want to contact us, she's still doing them. She's got a bunch of people that are still like they still call her and stuff. So if you want a reading, just contact her and she'll do it. It's just I haven't been on YouTube a lot. So but she is still doing that. And anything that she makes from readings, I don't know, for next month, we'll be sending it to Janie to help her out. I mean, they got a big family. They got grandkids, kids, and dogs, and all kinds of stuff. This is a tough time. I love you, Janie. Oh, this is killer. All right, so I just want to kind of show you something here. I looked. Can you help me here? My Facebook won't work.
You asking me now?
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me see.
Here. I think I can get it right on the computer here. Facebook.
Facebook Messenger.
Let's see, my messages. My messages. All right,
Yeah.
here we go.
You got there's the messages.
All right. Oh, I got it here, so I can go back to the video. All right. Where is it at? Here. Just seeing this picture kind of tears me up a little bit. Let me get back here.
The reading. I hope it was a good reading.
Okay. So my last message from him was on September 21st, and it was, "Good morning, my brother." And the day before was, "Sup, my brother." And the 17th was, "Sup, Lou, how are you?" The 15th, God bless. The 12th, Morning Lou Rockstar. Uh, the 11th, What's up, my brother? How the hell you been? Um, Sup, my boy? How the hell are you, my brother? This is somebody who will call me every day to make sure I was okay. Morning, Lou. The day before that, Sup, Lou Rock. And I would always call him. I'd get a message from him and I'd FaceTime him. Um, uh, oh, this was the, yeah, see, that's private there. But um day before that, Sup, Lou, how you been, brother? Nice. Um, like almost every day, that's what I see is almost every single day. Maybe sometimes 2 days went by. Morning, Lou. How you doing? And may God bless your day. My back, bro, is fucked up more than what it was. I'm in a wheelchair. I got to hold on to the wheelchair to walk. Then I have to stop and rest. Bro, it fucking sucks, my friend. Just always calling me, like 5 video chats. This one was pretty cool. Um, hey, whatever. I don't care. This is my homie. If you guys could see that, that's a package of pre-rolls there. He was just showing me that. He was just he was a very outgoing guy, very spiritual. Um, and if anybody ever like showed me that they believed in me, it was Janie and Manny. And I'm literally like I'm having pain in my body right now from this. What's up, Jared? Just remembering one of the coolest people, you know. Mudcon, what's up, bro? Lou told Cab 7 you're live. Thank you, Shelly. Yeah, I finally got to meet Cab 7. I was glad that I got to meet Cab. He came up to Massachusetts for a wedding and finally got to give the big guy a hug. And that means a lot, like to me. Um, when I started doing YouTube and I wanted to help other people that were struggling with losing people because that's literally what got me into the paranormal. I lost a friend and then I seen some amazing spirit box responses on a, a woman's channel that I won't say the name because I don't want to start any problems, but it she is amazing and she is the one who inspired me to get into this stuff. And when I did, it blew my mind. There's definitely intelligent responses. And I would say before, when I first started, I didn't know what was responding to us. I couldn't say that it was a ghost. Some people say it's all demons. But I've seen such beautiful things come out of spirit box sessions that I can't possibly believe that it's all demons. And I would say the biggest proof that shows me that what we're talking to is our friends and people and even people we don't know is what happened to me in St. Augustine. What happened to me in St. Augustine, the only reason I don't think that I was having a nervous breakdown, some kind of mental break, maybe somebody dosed me with some kind of drug, hallucinogenic. The only thing that proves that that wasn't the case is there was physical phenomenon happening. I would point at the wall and I would say, he's going to do it again. And as soon as I would point at the wall, um, there would be banging on the wall. And there are two other people witnessing this stuff.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Cab, thank you. Janie, do you have um a PayPal of your own? I think Lucid put one up in here. I really would appreciate if you guys would send it to one of the PayPals so I can send it to Janie. Janie is Manuel's wife.
Right now because yours is
And
working on
can you put the
link up again?
yeah, because I'm trying to help her out, and that I do appreciate it, Cab. Thank you, Cab. I
sent it again.
all right. So there's the PayPal link, and that'll make it easy. Oh, all right. But that's her Gmail. I don't think that's your link, Janie. I think that's just your Gmail. It's got to be like the one that Lucid just put up. It's got to be a PayPal link. But whatever goes into there, and even these donations, there will be like a little bit they take out, YouTube takes out, but I'll make sure I get it to you. It's going to take a little while for those to get there, but I know you're struggling, and I'll make sure that it gets to you. Lucid, is it possible to reach out to you over email? Oh, AL Skinner. Yeah, she's putting her email in right now.
Well, AL Skinner, remember, I just asked her at the, guess who we talked to? She still hasn't figured it out. We talked to, remember we talked to Randy? Randy? That he reached out to him, Paul.
Yeah.
What's his name? What's his name, Randy?
Who are you talking about?
AL Skinner's boyfriend. Remember he reached out to you on the phone and you actually called him back and he's like, oh my God, I can't believe he called me.
But I've done that so many times, like.
Just this week or last week.
Oh, it was this week?
Yeah, I think it was Randy's adventure or something like that.
Janie, of course. I will never forget what you guys did for me, Janie. And never in a million years will I forget what you guys did for me. Like I said, Janie and Manuel they are so generous. Like, they don't have much. I talk to Manuel every day. He lived in an RV. He didn't have very much. And for him to send me that much money to help me travel was just, it was incredible. And then when I first got to start talking to them, like, I just knew that we clicked. Like, Manny was my brother. He'll always be my brother. He was 50 years old. And if you guys want to see a picture of him, he's on my Twitter. He's right up at the top of my Twitter. I put him up there. He was like my number one dude. I mean, who checks on you every single day? And a lot of people forget about you. If you're not on social media, they forget about you. And never did this man forget about me. At his lowest, at his highest, anytime, he always called me. We always kicked it on the phone, and we would talk about, how things were going for both of us. And and I know that he was having like, you guys heard the message where he was in the wheelchair at the end, and I know that was hard on him. He was a real strong guy. Like, he was a big guy, like, tough guy in my book. Like, But I'm so glad that Janie's here. Janie has such a giant heart. She is she's an angel. And that's why, Janie, I have a private message to send you. Um it's a message that's in my Facebook messages, and it's just for you. I just seen it 5 minutes ago, and I want to send it to you. So I'll get that out to you. Let me see here. I don't even know how many people I didn't even share this. That's how messed up I am.
Like,
Let me see.
it's amazing.
If I'm surprised it got like notifications. Let me see. Oh, I did share it. I think I shared it on Twitter. Did I? Let me see. My Twitter. Oh, there he is. I put up his picture on my Twitter. He's right up at the top there. That's my boy, man. And I want to read. This is my message to Manny. I think about you every day. You were the one person who checked on me every day. You donated massive amounts of money to me, even though you had very little. You believed in me when I didn't. Now you're in heaven, and I read your messages every day. I just wish I could have made it to you to give you the biggest hug. You are my brother, even though we never met. I'm praying for you, big homie. Forever your friend. We'll miss you till we meet again. I will try my best to make you proud. I love you, my brother. Rock family forever. Um, this kind of person that wouldn't want me to be sad like this, but I can't help it. I just wish I could have. We were making plans. He was either going to come here or I was going to go there. And it breaks my heart. Like Cab 7 says, um, tomorrow is never promised. That's very true. Hey guys, I'm like kind of just hurting here. So please hit the like button and share to support our friend. Thank you, Shelly. Um, you got notified on YouTube. That's cool. At least that worked. Thank you, Lit Hot Tamara. It's amazing how the best family we could ask for are the ones we choose ourselves, not necessarily blood. That is definitely true. Shelly Marish, hugs right back to you. White Indoraptor, even if she was, oh, I don't know what that's about. Um, Alyssa Parrish. I know Alyssa Parrish knew Manuel and Janie for sure. Lucy says she loves you. Alyssa, good to see you here. Hugs right back to you, Indoor Raptor or Indoraptor. Indoraptor. I'm saying Indoor Raptor. Heather's family vlog, sending my condolences to you, prayers for you, and and please keep Janie in your prayers as well. That was the love of this man's life. Um, she meant everything to him. Um, I gotta just, some of it is just private, and I can't just go blurting it out, but I can say that that man loved you, Janie, with every bit of his being, and you know, life is just hard, and you know what I mean, I think. But I'm gonna send you some messages I want you to see. But I want to thank you guys all for being here, and I've been away from YouTube for a while. I'll tell you what, the last couple um spirit box sessions that I did really like messed me up bad, like drained me. I was sick for days. Um I don't know why. I do have panic issues, so it could just be that I have a panic condition and it intensifies my panic. But what's strange is I never had a panic condition before I started doing paranormal. And I remember the first panic attack I had, I thought I was having a heart attack. So I went to the hospital in an ambulance. And when I got there, they did an EKG. And because I had chest surgery, they did chest x rays and stuff. And they said, your heart's good, and you're having panic attacks. But it was so physical. I couldn't breathe. I felt such a pain in my chest. It just felt like I was having a heart attack and dying. And you know, I send my love out there to any of you guys that suffer from any kind of anxiety, panic, and stuff like that. It's very hard to deal with. Um, I know a lot of you guys do, and there's a lot of YouTubers out there that help with these things, and like Cab 7. I could go into a Cab 7 live stream, and if I'm in a bad state, like my heart's racing and I'm having a bad panic attack, Cab 7 just has this aura about him that when I go and I watch his live stream, it calms me down. He's just he's a man filled with love and light. And nobody's perfect. I'm not saying Cab 7's perfect, but he is a really amazing guy. And there's a lot of other people out there that are just like that. Like, just the live streams they do help so many people on so many different levels. I want to give a shout out to you guys for doing that kind of stuff, because it really does mean a lot. I want to give a shout out to somebody that's not here right now, KC Detox Diva. If you haven't followed her, her name is KC Detox Diva. Follow her. Um, she is a Reiki healer, and she knows all of her those little like oils and stuff, like the healing oils and stuff. She's really good at that stuff. And I would say, I know a lot of you guys are into the paranormal. If you're going to be into the paranormal, make sure that you get yourself like some people that have been doing this for a while, and protect yourself first before you go head first into it, because I made that mistake and it hurt me, like literally hurt me. I ended up in the hospital a few times. I was having what seemed like seizures. Um, they were insane. Um, I would, I mean, I had a seizure um, on a, on an Explorer once, but that was like the beginning of it. And then I started having them in my bed at home, and that was scary. And that's actually stopped. And for the most part, I haven't experienced any of that for a couple months now, but it was crazy. So I really put a big caution out there to be careful in the paranormal field. But I believe some of us out there are are I think the reason that the paranormal finds us is because we're supposed to be that vessel that helps others. And I think there's a real fine line of um of doing stuff safely and doing stuff wrong and possibly getting people hurt. Um, and that's probably why I haven't been doing as much videos as I did before. I do always say I'm planning on coming back. I've got videos, guys. I probably got a good 10 videos that are just not edited, not done. I went, yeah, I need to start putting them together. Lucy got demonetized. She lost her watch time hours. That's all right. We could fix it. Thank you, Miranda Davenport. Um, but yeah, I just want to say, I would like to. My hair is a mess, but whatever. I don't care. I haven't had a haircut in like 3 months, but out of respect, I'm taking my hat off. And sorry about the alfalfa, but I'm gonna say a prayer. Um, thank you, Lord, for all the people that you bring into our lives, and thank you for life itself and the experience that we get from it. Um, I'd like to pray for Manny, and I hope he's sitting there right there hanging out with you, because he's a great guy, and I know he's up there with you, and he makes everybody laugh. Um, and save me a spot up there. All right, and please watch over Janie and all the kids and the grandkids. Amen. Man, my hair is horrible. Oh God. But I had to take my hat off.
Remember we had a short conversation about it and the things that said like
What's that?
you know he's here because I did say certain things to you, you know that you know it, so
Oh, I know. I know. I would like to do a spirit box session, but I don't think now's the time for it. Um, maybe in
you know
a week or two or something. I don't know. What's that?
you know who I want to do a video for some reason it's
Who?
just stuck out Cap 7. I
For,
don't know
for
why.
Cap 7?
Yeah, I don't know why, but I feel like something's going on. And I want to say it's health or something.
Cap 7 would be like, he'd just want to talk about the corn people.
Well, you can talk about the corn people, and I'm talking about the. But I'm serious. I feel really strong about it.
So yeah, this is my live stream going out to my homie Manny. And I usually take my live streams down, but I'll never take this live stream down. And I got to make a cool thumbnail for this one. Live streams, I always have a problem with live streams because I never set up the live streams the right way. Let me see here. Dooby dooby doo, dooby doo. So I got everything worked out here. I think so. Dooby 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 doo. Let me see. It's been so long since I've done a live stream. Just making sure like my, oh shit, I don't want to leave that. No, I just want to make sure like um, the, what is it? The description is there. And sometimes I leave the same description from like the last live stream and then people are confused and not really too professional when it comes to making sure everything is okay. Live streams, boom, boom, boom. All right, there we go. Get back to the live. Where are we at? Am I there? Man, it has been so long. And yes, I have a bunch of gray hair on my face. I need to shave big time. Fluffy, Fluffy's here. What's
Yeah.
up, Fluffy? Good to see you, bro. Glad you're here. Let me see here. Yeah, if you guys would want to, how do they contact you, babe?
Um, either on Twitter, DM me,
Twitter? DM her on Twitter.
or on
And if I will be spreading his ashes at sea, not sure when. It's just too fresh right now, says Janie.
Wednesday, we come.
You know what? I don't know. I I would like to be there with you, Janie. Um, Trying to say hello to Lou Rock, but he doesn't say nothing back. I know you. No, big action, Papa. I just seen your message. Hello. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, big action, Papa. This is really like this has been a very tough couple weeks. Um, Cap says Cap 7 says my deepest condolences to Janie Vargas. Yeah. Their name was different before. I think when they used to come in here, it was Manuel and Janie. So if you don't recognize the name, it's because the name was Manuel and Janie. And I love you too, Big Action Papa. Right back at you. You know, and some of us we don't take into account how important the people we meet are, and like how much of effect they have on your life. And then we get into little squabbles. um I'm sure you guys have been through that too. um I've been in squabbles with some of my best friends, and that shit doesn't mean nothing. Like, that shit just needs to go right out the window, because when it came down to it, like, we're family, and we're a family, and family is forever, you know. My brother, I just seen my brother for the first time in 10 years. He came up a couple weeks ago, and man, it was good to see him. And me and him definitely got into a lot of squabbles in our lifetime. Actually, we got into a squabble when he got here, and but I still love him with all my heart, and he'll always be my brother. That's it. So, you know, my biggest message out there is, you know, appreciate the people that you have, and don't let little tiny things um ruin great relationships. Now, I know some people out there are just totally um mean, and you don't need those kind of people in your life, but you know, when you've been friends with somebody for 3 4 5 years, and you guys get in a fight over something small, just remember life is short, and it's too short to be fighting over little stuff. Don't sweat the small stuff. Exactly. Wow, that's great. It's never too late. Better than now when he's gone or you're gone. Mm, I don't know. That's kind of where I'm lost right now. I do cherish all that I have met, says Elizabeth Flood. I'll always be your family, Lou. Michigander, man, I gotta meet you too. Cause if it's right above Michigan, I mean, if I gotta go to Michigan to get to Canada, I gotta stop and have a sandwich with Michigander, man. I mean, all right. When I first met Michigander, man, he was doing live streams on his lunch break, and he would always have like the most tasty sandwich, and he'd be sitting there chomping on it. And I'd be like, I'm freaking starving now because he's got a big turkey sandwich or a chicken salad sandwich or something. He always had something good or something different for lunch. And like when I go to work, I always have the same thing. It would be like a ham and cheese sandwich every day. And ham and cheese gets old after like 2 days. But promises are vague, promises are cursed. I don't know if that's true. I I I might not agree with that. It's just sometimes promises um they they're not met, you know? But I've seen a lot of promises that are met, and it just takes a little bit of effort. Um Messenger. Let me see here. Oh, what is oh, here we go. All right. Copy link. Let me see. I keep getting lost from the live stream here. Oh, all right. I think this is the link. Paste. Nope, that's not the link. Can you put it in for me? Your link? It won't come up for me because I just tried. Let me see. Hold on, I got it. Copy. And boom, boom. All right, I haven't done this in so long. Mama's here. Paste. All right. Here's Lucid's link. Make sure you show her some love if you're not subscribed to her. Um, there's actually there's a really cool capture that she's got on her channel that I want to steal and put on my channel. But the time that we were doing the live stream and we were doing the spirit box session, and I was kind of rude to the spirit box. I said something like, it was like, I want you to give me an answer. It was like an ultimatum almost. And it said, I remember exactly what it said. It said, I'm done, goodbye. And then the whole spirit box turned off. And it was like, it literally said, I'm done, goodbye, and cut off the spirit box. And if you see it, it's like, it's amazing. It's like, it shows you how powerful their communication is, and it's amazing. I lost another friend. Her name was Diana, and this was about 2 weeks before Manuel. I'd like to send her my love, and we were doing a spirit box session, and we mentioned her, and immediately she came through. What did she say? I was like,
I said, I said to her, because we were in a car together driving before she left, and we had like some ice cream and stuff, right? Because she was my best friend. And so we were talking, and I said, you sure you have to leave? I'm gonna miss you. And then I told her, I said, I don't know why I told her that, but I said, if something should happen to one of us, right? Whether you or me, I said, if something happens, and I know, knock on wood, nothing happens, right? But if I said, this is how you will notice that I will be with you.
Yeah.
If I should, pass on to the other side. I said, but if something should happen to you, I was like, there's certain things you do. I said, and I promise you, I will feel that you're there. And
Well,
she
when we did the
was.
spirit box, we
Mhm.
asked if she was there, and immediately she said yes.
She did really amazing. I'm so
Very
proud of her.
clear. And then we asked a couple other questions, and she just answered right away. And I've had just such
Kept
amazing
shutting off on this, that's what I mean.
responses in the last 6-7 years that I've been
What does
doing
she
this.
mean? That kept cutting off and losing.
And Janie, I want to thank you for believing in me and always supporting me. I know that you were a big part of all that, and I love you, and I just want to say thank you for everything. I could never thank you enough. I could never explain what you mean to me.
Mhm.
I always think I always think I put leaves at people's places. If leaf year visit in spirit, you will find a leaf on the table or something. I just got stabbed. I don't understand. What? You got stabbed?
Hmm.
What are you talking about? Proven spooky. What's up, Big Action Papa? You have not looked everywhere. Blue tip lits. Blue tiplets. Oh, is that somebody's name? But yeah, cab man, you know those words that you say, those words ring in my head all the time. Tomorrow's not promised. And losing my friend Diana, that was a shock. That was a big shock. And then it was just about 2 weeks later that I got the news about Manny. And those are two people who are just such beautiful people in my life. Oh no, Papa, are you okay? I need to know if Papa's okay. Well, someone says she knows me from somewhere. Yeah, I'm great. Okay, so you're okay. Okay. All right. So give me 1 second. I will be right back. Um, hold on a second here. It's 5 minutes to do this.
Oh.
All right. So this is probably not the best thing ever, but I needed one. We are losing so many. Yeah. I hope you guys are all doing well. I hope you're all, taking care of yourself. Please be careful. Still take precautions. I'm having family members that are still getting sick. So please still take your precautions and stuff and keep your hands clean and I don't know if I fully subscribe to the mask thing, but try not to like speak to people face to face so their spit like goes in your face. That's a big thing. People don't notice. Like, I don't like people being right in my face and like speaking at me. Like, I could be over here and we don't have to look at each other. I could hear you. Um, and we can talk like that. Cause I don't know. I've gotten COVID 3 times now. And I'll tell you what, it was not fun. And my oldest son, because he's in such great shape, when he got COVID, he was doing backflips in the backyard. And the rest of us were pretty much, face down in the bed, not doing well. And my youngest son, he wasn't doing well. He's a big video game guy, so he's not in the best shape. Um, yes, and Lucid's grandson got COVID, and he was just born. He was just a little tiny baby, and that was the scariest thing ever. It's gone now, right? Yeah, that was scary. Um, so please be careful, keep yourself safe. Um, I don't want to I don't want to lose no more friends out here. I want to go to the Bahamas. I'm with you, CJ. Let's do it. I love the Bahamas. I've never had one vaccine. My whole family has had them, and I've never gotten sick once that I'm aware of. I could build antibodies, and I had the flu or cold in 20 years. Now, I never got the shots, and I did get COVID 3 times, and I don't know if that was a smart move. I'm not a doctor. I'm not going to give anybody any advice. I don't think that anybody should give people advice they don't know. Um, but it was just my personal decision, and yeah, it was horrifying, proven spooky. Um, because he was just born. He was what, 2 months old, a month old?
October, and then
Like he was just born, and then boom, he got COVID, and it was,
I don't think I've ever cried that much.
yeah. Lucid was in really tough shape, um, and her son was actually like, I'm surprised he kept it together as much as he did, but my hat's off to him, because that's a good father right there. Shout out to you.
Great
I
kid.
He is a great kid. He is a great kid. He's not a kid. He's a grown man.
He's my
He's probably like 3 feet taller than me. So
he's 6'6".
yeah, I can't call him a kid.
He's six
He's a man. I got COVID 3 times. The third time was like hell. I had the worst headache ever. That was the main symptom that I got, was serious headache. A headache so bad that it was just like you couldn't deal with it. Um, I didn't get too many other symptoms, um, other than the headache and maybe like a fever, but it was one hell of a headache. My daughter caught it numerously. I just want you guys to be careful out there. Um, I heard today that they're uh trying to take the emergency um rules that they had in place and say that COVID is no longer an emergency. Now, what that'll do, it'll kind of screw things up, because there's still a lot of hospitals inundated with people, and it'll make it harder on them hospitals, and it'll make it harder on people to get tests, and it'll make it harder for everything. I don't think now is the point to do that, but I'm not running the government. Um, some idiot that can't even put 2 sentences together is running our government right now. And I usually don't talk about politics, but I can't believe that a man that can't even put a intelligible sentence together is our president. Um, he's not even, he should not even be a president. I really don't care what happens. I'm gonna say this. That man is an agent for another country. He was receiving money from another country, and that's illegal. And he should not be the president. And I'm just going to say that right now. I don't care who's the president. I'm not for anybody. Um, I'm not against anybody, but I think the person that's in that place should be of sound mind and body, no matter who it is. So I'm for somebody else. So just give us somebody that can put a sentence together. I spent an hour before I go to bed with the Lord and giving him thanks and praise for the day he gave me, because remember, tomorrow's not promised. I do a lot of praying and want to go to heaven. And I'm sure you will, Big Action Papa. Um, Praying is a big thing. And I do notice that I forget to pray sometimes. But when I do, um, I think my prayers are always answered in some way or another. My daughter and I both have covered in
Okay.
2020. Then we got the shot, and we haven't got COVID again. Mama Rock got COVID, and Mama Rock ended up getting a blood clot, and she almost died. And it was really bad for Mama Rock. And so that's what scares me. So just, I'm not going to talk about that no more. Just be careful. Yes.
Chat.
What's going on? Let me know first.
Talking about music and just saying weird stuff, but it has nothing to do with anything. And people are getting agitated with them.
Wait, don't do it yet, please. Can you send me a message first and let me know who it is?
Yeah.
I don't like to
Yeah, it's just not okay. I find it offensive and you shouldn't do that especially with the live streams of just
nah, well, they might be talking to somebody else. I don't know. I don't like to judge. If they don't do it no more, just it's fine.
asking not to.
Cool. I missed it. I'm sorry about that. I'm a person who doesn't really pray. I have done a lot of praying ever since 2020. Sometimes you just forget. You get all caught up into life and everything, and I forgot bunches of times, but I know he's up there, and I know when you pray, he definitely listens. And I'll tell you what, the power of prayer is very strong. And you're talking to somebody who probably was not very religious before I did study a lot of religion, but I wasn't very religious until I started experiencing the things I have in the last 7 years. Don't judge her, you'll be judged. I don't want to be judged. Nobody wants to be judged. No. And I don't agree with that anyways. I have two friends who are about to lose their spouses. That's not good. Sorry about that, Elizabeth. Your name pops up on the chat. I don't know what's going on there. Okay, so I'm not going to stray too far off of the subject. I think I strayed a little bit. I just I want to show some respect and some love to a very special person who stood by me every day for the last 5 years. And my love goes out to all of his family. And this was just a big shock. It was a really big shock. But hopefully, I think this is going to motivate me more to get back to hanging out with you guys, because I miss you guys a lot. I definitely do. And yeah, I think it's time to come back to my my rock fam. It's kind of funny because I've been running into a lot of people lately, and this never happened to me before, but I've been running into a lot of people like in stores and stuff, and they'll come up to me and they'll be like, "You're the guy." I had one guy who didn't really speak English, and he's like, "You're the guy on the tape." And I couldn't understand what he was talking about. He's like, "You're on the tape. I seen you on the tape. You do the videos and the ghosts." And I was like, "Yes, I do." And it was cool. And this guy doesn't really even speak English, so um I wonder how he was like watching my my videos and stuff. But shout out to him, by the way. And a couple other people approach me, and in my own city, and like most of the people that follow me were never from like this area, but I guess a few people are starting to follow me from around here, which is it's kind of cool. What Oh yes, that's another thing I'd like to do. um I'm kind of burnt out on going to these so-called haunted places, and I would like to, um if there's people out there that are having troubles in their house and think that their house is haunted, um I don't know how we're going to go about doing this, but I would like to do this. I would like to um go and investigate, people's houses, and see what we can get for answers. If you guys look at the video that I did at Wilson's Castle, now, um the man's name was Colonel Herbert Wilson, and he had a radio station right in front of his castle. Now, Herbert Wilson worked with Marconi, which Marconi is the man who got credit for making the first handheld radios. Or I think either handheld or ham radios. I might be getting it wrong, but he got credit for inventing radios, which really I don't think the credit should have went to Marconi. If you do a little bit of research, you'll find out that all of uh, the technology Marconi was using was actually invented by Nikolai Tesla, and I think Nikolai Tesla should be more recognized for starting radio. But back to Herbert Wilson, he was a colonel in the radio corps in the army, and so he went all around the world building radio antennas. And I thought something was so awesome. They had a newspaper that showed it was I believe it was May 11th, 1945. And on May 11th, 1945, it snowed in Rutland, Vermont. They got like 6 inches of snow in May. And on the front paper is uh, John Wilson, which is, I believe, one of his relatives, and he was mowing. He was using one of those push mowers that have the blades in it to get the snow out of the driveway. I thought that was kind of genius, like one of the first snow blowers. But going through that house, if you listen to the responses that I got in that house, they are so amazing. There's one spot I put up a short where I ask, "Can you show yourself to me?" And it says, "Yeah." And then through the radio, it says very clear, "Haunted energy." And you could see these two orbs come up from the floor and just fly up. And it was just one of the most amazing things I've ever caught on camera.
So I want to say something. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
So Big Action Papa said, when you are chasing entities and demons, that's like slapping the Lord in the face. That's in the Bible. But for people like me, right? I see entities and spirits all the time. Does that mean I'm slapping God in the face?
Yeah,
That's a good question.
That's his opinion, you know. I don't think that we chase entities, because when I do a spirit box session, I'm very respectful. I make sure to give an offering first. I make sure to, when I open, I make sure to make it clear that only the people who would like to communicate, please communicate. And I don't want to disturb anybody's, you know, anybody's, time in heaven. And I think some people do chase entities. They're out there chasing that next, amazing capture. But I don't think it ever works out for those people. Um, I think the people that get the most amazing responses are people that are loving and caring, and they have good intentions. And I do not like the apps that they use. I use a regular radio. It's a handheld radio. And actually, this relates to the Wilson's Castle. These guys were the people that were making the first radios. And they actually made one of the first television stations, which was Channel 3. And those radio waves, all right, they're using quartz crystals to get these radios to work. Now, if you think about it, quartz crystals are something that people have been using in the paranormal forever. And I think that's one of the biggest things that you can use to boost your spirit box. I suggest that people use just handheld radio spirit boxes. I get scared from the apps. Something about the apps, they scare me. Some of the stuff that comes through just seems very scary. I don't trust apps. I think they could be manipulated. Your phone, I mean, your phone has so much data about you, or it could even, some of those apps, they want you to allow access to your video camera and your microphone. Now, if you think about it, if it has an algorithm in it and you're speaking to it and has some sort of, small AI in it that recognizes certain words, and it just responds to you through, whatever program, I don't trust those kinds of responses. But getting responses out of a handheld radio, that's something that's unexplainable. I don't know what it is. I had one experience where I believed I was talking to aliens, and that was one crazy night. I actually ended up I ended up blacking out for about 8 hours, and I woke up in the living room of this mansion that we rented, and the front door was open, and I was sleeping on this couch in the living room of this. I have the video up. It's the alien video. That was in Vermont on, I believe it was December 16th, 2019. And that was the last full moon of 2019. And that night it was so cold, there was a ring around the moon. And I did some research, like what makes that ring around the moon, because I've never seen it. And I guess it's ice crystals. And the ice crystals are in the atmosphere, and the moon kind of has a halo around it. And I thought that was just crazy. But if you watch that video, in that video, the spirit box session that I did was in a live stream, but I added it to the video. So that was actually a live stream spirit box session, which I think is the best way to do a spirit box session, because I mean, you're getting it live. Some of my best captures were live captures, the captures that made it to some of the biggest the channels that review people's captures. Like I've been on those other channels. I'm not going to say the name of the channels, but all of the videos that made it there were live streams, and that's what makes them incredible. So I think that's pretty cool. Let me get back to the chat here. Let me see. I'm going to read this one. A lot of people chase stuff they shouldn't be chasing, and then they wonder why they get attachments. I'll tell you what. When I went to the Colonial Inn, it's about a mile down the road from where the shot heard around the world happened. It's the place that Paul Revere rode his horse. He rode his horse to Concord, Mass, to tell everybody that the British were coming, and the Revolutionary War started there. And I don't think they appreciated me being there, because they called me names, and they told me that a 14-year-old boy was killed. I actually found out that that was true. And it was just a really sad part of history. And I think there's some truth to that. I'll agree with that. We love those videos. They were special to us. Thank you, Janie. I know. I remember all these times that we would be talking and face chatting on Facebook. Those are like some of the coolest times I ever had. Like, a lot of you guys don't understand. I think you do, because I think most of you have like done this with me. Like, I'll reach out to you guys and just like hang out with you guys offline. And and I think that's like one of my favorite things to do. They don't always want to communicate. That's also true. Sometimes I think some people that want to communicate, we just don't know who they are, and they're just trying to come through, and they're trying their best, and sometimes it's just it's hard. I keep putting you guys off topic. It's supposed to be a memorial to somebody passed. Undo my prayers and pray for everybody here. Big action, Papa. Don't worry about it, man. It's cool. I went off topic as well, you know. I think the topic here is family. We're all a big family. That's why it's the Rock family. I think I'm going to change it to family, because I don't think I like fam anymore. I think I'm going to just switch it over to family, because that's what you guys are, is family. So, but Paul Revere did not make it to Concord. He was captured in Lincoln. Oh, that might be true. I don't know. I know he was going there. That was his I think a couple people were sent as well. Are you sure about that? I'd have to do some research, but I know that the Revolutionary War started by accident, because the British squared off against some American. They were pretty much like farmers and stuff, and a fire started downtown Concord. And when the fire started, the pre-American people, I don't know what to call them, the people who started America, but they seen the fire and they thought they were burning down the town. And so somebody said they're burning down the town, and that's what made them start shooting. Now, the British weren't burning down the town. It was a fire. I'd have to read the story again, but it wasn't what they thought. So literally that shot heard around the world. Okay, yeah, it's getting pretty late here. Um, but that shot heard around the world. If it wasn't for a couple, just strange things that happen, it might not have happened that way. Um, so, fate has a funny way of just making things go the way they do. But, I'm not going to drag this out anymore. I just want to say, thank you guys all for being here. If anybody comes in here and watches this live stream after it's over, thank you guys for coming and watching. Please send Janie your prayers and love, and I'll make sure that all the donations that came in tonight will make it to her to help her out. She didn't have very much to get this stuff done, and I think she needs a little bit of help. And I thank you guys, all you rock fans out there, for what you guys do. And if anybody deserves it, it's Janie and Manuel, people that gave when they didn't have anything. And that's just something that I'll never forget. There's so many things that I can't even put into words. But I love you, Manny, and this one's for you, bro. And I hope you're hearing this. And you know, I'll be missing you, man. And I'm sending all my love to all you guys in the chat. Amethyst Rock, thank you for being here. Vodka Vamp, Leaky Oak Fist, Adventures with Beth, CJ Edwards, JEH 0089, Sherry Marish, Lucid, the beautiful, the amazing, Vodka Vamp, Big Action Papa, thank you for being here. Jamie says, I would love to thank all of my family here for your condolences and prayers. We love you, Janie. And thank you for everything, and thank you for believing in me and motivating me and helping me when I was down. And there's so many times when I know you know what I'm talking about, when I was having a tough time, and you guys would just, like lift me up. And there's nothing I can do. I but just send my love and my prayers to you and say thank you for being a part of my life. And yeah, you'll be hearing from me, because I have a few messages that I want to send you. Um all right, guys, so I want to thank everybody. Cab 7, Michigander Man. Let me scroll up here. Everybody that donated, I can't even remember the names now. Somebody donated like $50, and Cab 7 donated some money, and Thank you guys. I'm sorry. My brain is just so like messed up right now. Miranda Davenport, thank you so much. Adventures with Beth. Oh, thank you, Adventures with Beth. Looking forward to the next live stream. Hopefully the next live stream is a little bit more happy than this. But, you know, one thing I want to do is celebrate a great man and celebrate his life. He was a great person.
And do the work that he wanted you to do.
Yeah.
You know, because he believes in you.
Yep. And if it wasn't for him, a lot of those videos that I made would have never been made. It was him that did it. He and him alone, him and Janie. So, you know, if you guys like my videos, you can thank Janie and Manny for a big portion of those videos. Cause they came from them. And I don't know what else to say. But I love you guys. I'll get with you guys soon. Janie, I'll be in contact with you. And hope you have a great night, everybody. And I'll see you in the next couple days. Much love. And just remember, guys, you know, tomorrow's never promised. And, you know, embrace the people that you love and let the small stuff go always. And take all the opportunities that you can to do the things you want to do in life, because sometimes at a certain point you won't be able to do them things. So get them done. Get those things done. If you got goals, get them done. And I'm gonna say peace out to all you guys. Love you guys. Thank you all for being here. Good night. Rock fam forever. And much love to you, Manny, my brother. My big homie. That's what I call him, my big homie. He used to call me Loke. When he would call me, he'd be like, "What's up, Loke?" And I could still hear his voice. So I know he's still around. And I hope you guys have a great night. God bless. And I'll be getting with you guys soon. Much love. I don't know how to end this thing, so probably take a minute. But all right. I want to make sure I always tell your family and friends you love them, says Proven Spooky. All right. Wednesday Adams from the old Adams family passed away this week. Oh man, that's crazy. All right, guys. Much love. Peace out. And I'll get with you guys soon. Now I'm going to probably be live for another 20 minutes trying to stop this. Let me see. How do I stop this thing? Oh, where's the... That's the Zoom thing. All right. I'm actually going to end it now. I'll see you guys soon. My prayers go out to all of you guys. Thank you. Ghost Mafia Jojo. Great to see you. Miss you guys. I know I missed out. I missed one person's name and I feel like a big douchebag for it. I'm gonna contact that person. I'm gonna be contacting you. I'm gonna be giving you a call. So I'm gonna make it up to you. So much love. Hope you guys have a great night, and thank you for everything.